Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, I am very excited to be finally starting my series of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 episode reviews by talking about episode 1 of Season 2 entitled The Blood Moon. Before we dive on into this review, I must say that this review will in fact contain spoilers for the episode at hand. So you have been warned, there is your very heavy spoiler warning. Also, as per usual with these episode reviews, we will start by talking about the good of the episode, then we will dive on into the bad, and finally towards the very end of the video, I will give the episode a score out of 10, again according to my own opinion. So is the start of Season 2 a good one? Yes, a very good start, I must say. First of all, we have Lord Ras, Jordana, and Cinder. They are all fantastic as villains, and I can tell this season is going to be an extremely strong one when it comes to the antagonists. Lord Ras is already a great villain, we learned that from Season 1, but Cinder, man, Cinder is so cool. More on him later, though. The ninja themselves are more or less welcomed back by the merged realms and its citizens, but we do have some interesting dilemmas going on within the ninja team itself, including Eren struggling with not having powers and struggling with seeing his parents during the finale of Season 1, but of course he feels hopeless in not being able to pretty much tackle either of those problems by himself. We also have Lloyd, who is constantly sleepwalking, who is more or less addicted to his source dragon visions, but of course not by choice, and his visions are very creepy. We see a lot of that in this episode, multiple visions featuring the Blood Moon and the Wolf Mask Shadow Army. Lloyd and Eren also have a lot of chemistry still, and I love that they share in each other's worries. They sort of trust each other here, and I think that their bond will only grow with Season 2. I also like the bit where Eren does his Master Wu impression. That caught me off guard. That was pretty funny. Also, Eren and Sora are still hanging out. There is some tension there between the two, though. Again, Eren is kind of insecure because he doesn't have powers. But when it comes to the actual battle here that they have to face towards the very end of the episode, Eren, Sora, and Ryu take on Cinder and the Wolf Warriors, and my goodness, is Cinder such a great character already. He's the new Master of Smoke, and I'm sorry, but he is so much better than Ash could ever be. Come on, Ash is cool, Ash is classic, but Cinder is on an entirely different level with his smoke powers, and he actually has a character. No offense, Ash, I'm sure you are great. But anywho, Cinder actually has a very compelling voice as well. According to the credits, he is voiced by Ian Hanlon, who actually voiced Acronix back during Season 7 of Ninjago. He's voiced other characters too, but Acronix is probably his most famous one, and he sounds great as Cinder. Cinder is a complete menace, he's maniacal, he's awesome in terms of the way that he fights, and again, his voice is just so great. Great casting on the part of the Ninjago series. The battle itself is also very intense and deadly. Lloyd shows up later and makes the battle even more intense. I loved the action in this episode, at least when there was action on screen. In terms of the bad parts about this episode, I'm not gonna nitpick too much, but I will say the episode is kind of a slow start in some areas. Not entirely. The episode itself is pretty exciting, all things considered, but there are some slower moments, and the conversations that are taking up those slower moments are definitely not uninteresting. The first episode probably spent a little bit too much time with exposition, but again, these conversations are important and necessary to establish things for the future, so I'm not too concerned about that. I just found some stuff to be a little slow is all. At the end of the day, though, this episode was a very good start to Season 2, and I'm super excited to see what comes after this. Bring it on. Bring on more Season 2 episodes. I can only imagine things will get better from here. So overall, very good start. I will give this episode a solid 9.5 out of 10 in terms of a score. I enjoyed this episode quite a bit, and with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts on episode 1 of Dragons Rising Season 2, entitled The Blood Moon. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments regarding what you think about this episode, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.